Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all know who this is. This your boy, Rob Thomas Jr., and this is the real news behind the news. Yeah, man, today's turning out to be a pretty beautiful Friday here in Shreveport. The weather done cleared up. The rain and cold weather done cleared up. Today is February 3rd, 2023, and I'm going to be real brief. But I, what I do here at the real news behind the news is highlight information that we here in America really don't pay attention to. What has happened here in America is what you're witnessing. According to the Bible tells us in these last days, that last empire that Daniel saw, when Daniel saw that statue, you know, it had the head of gold, the chest of bronze, silver, whatever, and then it came down to the thighs. The thighs were made of iron. And then the last empire, because that statue represented empires, the last empire was made of iron mixed with clay. Now the iron part, which was the thighs of that statue, represented Rome, the Roman Empire. The thighs are the strongest parts of the body. That's where most of your muscle mass, all that takes place. That's what keeps you supported, helps you walk along. Your thighs are very important. So the Roman Empire was the thighs in that statue again that Daniel saw. And the last empire was a mixture of iron and clay, which was in our time, when you translate the Bible, when you really understand, it was a revised Roman Empire, which is what we see in the Western world today. Our Western society is still based upon the Roman political structure. This is why you have a Senate. You know what I'm saying? This is why you have senators, you know, the republic. All right. Here we are now, this modern day revised Roman Empire, and our government is so corrupt. They care nothing about the United States citizens. Believe it or not, your government cares more about refugees from Ukraine than they do us. Our government cares more about a war that they're perpetrating in the Ukraine than they do the homeless problem here in America. Now, this is what the Romans did. When every civilization gets ready to crumble, the first thing that happens that causes them to crumble is their military conquest. We're seeing that with the United States today. We got over 900 military bases all around the world. Why do we need 900 military bases around the world? Part of that reason is to surround our major enemies. We don't have, you look at a map of all the United States military bases, every country that we have invaded, we have put military bases all around that country to help facilitate the invasion. Now, what you have now here in America is the falling of the empire. So when Rome got ready to fall, when Rome was crumbling, their society was on the downturn. What the emperor did, he initiated the games. Meaning, that's when Rome, the politicians knew that they couldn't, that their economy, their civilization, their culture was about to collapse. In order to seduce the people and sedate the people, they gave them drink and they gave them games. Meaning they let them get high and they start entertaining them. Because a person who's entertained, in most cases, will forget how hungry he is. This is what the Roman ideology, the way they were thinking. As long as we give them some food and let them see blood in the theater, in the Coliseum, they're not going to care about how hungry they are because they're going to be too seduced and sedated. Now, what we have here in America right now, hey Olga, I'm gonna call you soon as I get off this live, Olga. Yeah, I'm at work right now. I'm getting ready to go in, but I got to do this before I forget it. Let me get to the point in this video. Now, what's happening? We are facilitating a war in Ukraine. That war in Ukraine is not Russia's fault, y'all. And we talking, did a video on it yesterday, and a well-respected gentleman here, Brian Salvatore, made comments. But you can tell the people here in America that don't know what's really going on over in the Ukraine just by the way they talk. You can tell that they're watching CNN, Fox, MSNBC. They're watching mainstream media sources who are controlled by the people that make the bombs that you and I just spent $150 billion on. Guess what? You and I personally don't have $150 right now in our pocket, probably, to go and buy our kids some the latest G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. We don't have that kind of money, but our tax base has been looted by your government on behalf of the military-industrial complex to facilitate a war in the Ukraine, which is causing Ukrainian citizens to flee. But guess what happens when they come to America, y'all? They're getting welfare. They're getting Social Security checks. They're getting food stamps. They're getting Medicaid. When you have people here in America who are natural-born American citizens who have to fight for an SSI check in some cases. What's happening? Y'all look in the link below. I got a link that shows you how any Ukrainian refugee over 65 who never paid into our Social Security system, never gave a quarter to the United States tax base, who they are now able to come here, flee their country because we have started a war in their country. They flee their country, then they come here. They get all these social benefits. They get housing. They get all these social benefits when we have homelessness of American citizens. We have a poverty rate that almost surpasses some of the stuff in Africa, here in America. And these folks are allowed to come from Ukraine and get social benefits that most of us have to fight for here in America. All because of your government and its corruption. Y'all stay tuned. I'm going to show you how the police brutality here in America is tied to what's going on over in Israel. I keep telling y'all, if you don't understand what's going on around the world, you will never understand what is happening in America. The policies and procedures that they use to oppress and suppress whole countries overseas are eventually brought back to America and implemented here. Think about this, y'all. They're doing all this for the Ukrainians, giving them all these social benefits because we started a war in their country. How many of y'all know that they're fixing to go down into Haiti? It's this dude named Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier. After the Haitian president got killed a couple of years ago, got assassinated, this dude here collected all the poor people in Haiti. All the gangs of Haiti have come together under one umbrella to overthrow United States colonialism. Because y'all got to realize, even though if you go to Jamaica, Haiti, no matter where you go in the Caribbean, you see all these black people thriving, you're speaking so much truth. Don't forget the food stamps. Oh yeah, they getting food stamps too. But guess what happens? They're coming from Ukraine, getting these social benefits. They're allowed to get first-class refugee status. But the people who are in Haiti, who are fleeing from Haiti because of all the years of oppression, do y'all realize one of the reasons why they love to tell us that Haiti is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere? You know why? Because after the Haitians, who are the only group of people to ever overthrow slave masters and chattel slavery, do y'all realize they put reparations, France, Great Britain, even the United States, people who had slaves in Haiti, when Haiti overthrew their government through did their slave revolt and overthrew their oppressors, they put reparations on the country of Haiti, meaning that for the last since that time when Haitian became a free and independent nation, they had to pay all the family members of the slave owners who lost their slaves. Do y'all realize they did that in America too? They will not give black people reparations in America. But soon as slavery is over, they gave reparation to the white slave owners. Now, the people from Haiti that's coming here as refugees because their country is being corrupted by the United States. Guess what happens when as soon as they touch land? Probably within 48 hours, they fly them back to Haiti. So why is it that the refugees, now they let a lot of these African immigrants come in, you know why? Again, y'all got to understand international trade agreements. These folk can come over here and they got dual citizenship. This is why you don't see the Africans, even though they black or Americans, they're black now and they're considered American. How come they don't get the shit whooped out of them? It's because the police know not to mess with them because these folks are citizens of another country. They have dual citizenship. This is why the American black man and woman are being mistreated by the police the way we are, because these other people that come from these other countries, they come here under certain visas and all that. Guess what? Them police not finna kill them one of them because they know how they have to deal with the countries that these folk come from. I gotta end this video, man. I kind of got a little bit off topic, but y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. The American government is so hypocritical that they will give all these people from the Ukraine who are coming here because America started a war in their country, and they bring these people here and give them all kinds of social benefits that we as American citizens have to fight for and get denied a lot of time. We got actual people here in America who have mental illnesses, who have physical illnesses, who need to get that Social Security check every month, but they get denied for 3-4 years. Saying that, well, we need a doctor to say this. We need this here to paperwork right here. But these folks from Ukraine come right in, and if they 65 or older, they automatically get food stamps, welfare, Medicaid. And y'all don't understand why I say you got to understand what happened internationally. Do y'all realize the drain that they're putting on our financial service, not to mention all the illegal immigration coming from South America, Central America, Mexico? That's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that. Let me go clock here. I'm going to give you a call in just a second as soon as I finish this video. And, hey, it is what it is. The reason why I give y'all this information, at what point are we as citizens going to stand up against a corrupt government? Your government is so corrupt, they will take your tax money. Think about it. We give the military-industrial complex, that means Boeing, Raytheon, all these people that makes bombs, we give these folks almost $1 trillion a year. Just imagine if they spent $1 trillion a year on the homelessness, the poverty, the infrastructure here in America for American citizens. This would be a utopia. But now,